for your backyard. Ready? Look at them. Gosh, they must be looking for some. We had a little emergency. See, the sun is right up above us. Look how beautiful. DIY mini pond. It is completely empty. Did I say I have good news and bad news? Aloha, my ohana. It is your boy back with another aquatic adventure. Now, if you're new to the channel, we talk about everything in the aquarium hobby. Behind me, over my shoulder, is my 8,500-gallon koi pond, Tiki Falls. Now, it is a channel favorite. A lot of people love it, but I also have a mini DIY pond in the far back corner of my property that a lot of people absolutely love because I feel it's more relatable to everybody out there. And it shows you don't have to have a huge 8,500-gallon koi pond to enjoy the koi fish or goldfish hobby. But I am gonna show you an easy way on how to build a DIY mini pond for your backyard. Yeah, check it out, let's go. So as we make our way to the back corner of the property here in the backyard, we have to make a pit stop. Look at these guys. They must be looking for some koi food stuck in between the rocks. Yeah, I actually can see the koi food. You see the koi food stuck in between the rocks? Yeah, these guys are always trying to suck it out between the rocks, but all the beautiful koi fish are doing great. Hi, babies. How are you guys? Big glare, but they're all doing good. Check them out. Yep. I have yet to see the all black koi fish, my karasugoi. Maybe because he's black, maybe because he might be hiding. He is a small little koi. It's probably the smallest koi fish I have in the pond. So I don't know. I'm thinking about taking a dive in the pond and creating a video on that. Comment down below if you want me to go underwater in the koi pond searching for the karasugoi. I don't know where he's at. I haven't seen him in a while. I do come out here late at night, shine a flashlight, and I do see him swimming around, but I don't know where he's hiding. There's a lot of caves, bunch of little caverns and holes. I just don't want him to get stuck in and, you know, possibly die. I don't want that to happen. But everybody else here in the pond is doing great. As you can see, they're hanging out. They should be getting fed pretty soon with the automatic feeder that I have here. So this is my koi fish feeder, automatic. It's all set, really easy to do. I did a video on this. If you guys want to check it out, I'll put it in the top right corner. See that little link? Click it, and then you go check out that video. It's a really cool auto feeder for a koi pond or goldfish pond. But yeah, anyways, let's make our way to the back corner of the backyard. So here it is, my DIY mini pond. This is actually a channel favorite. Everybody loves this pond. And I think the reason why everyone loves this pond is because it's relatable. It's small, it can fit in most people's backyards, even like in an apartment like balcony. This thing is so little, it's approximately about 80 gallons, give or take a couple gallons, and it's filled with these beautiful Tamasaba goldfish from Japan. And I got these from my boy Anthony over at Koi Enterprise. If you guys are interested in some unique Japanese goldfish, not just your ordinary goldfish, these are from the motherland of Japan. I highly suggest you get these beautiful goldfish, super unique, definitely a showstopper when it comes to an outdoor pond. So basically what we're gonna do with this is we're gonna give this a facelift. We're gonna upgrade this. I wanna add more gallons to this. Now, I'm kind of curious on how many gallons it's going to be once I do it. As you can see, I have cinder blocks, okay? They're too high. I'm gonna add another level. So I'm kind of curious on how much another level is gonna give us as far as gallons goes, okay? I actually spray painted these. They were gray, like your regular cinder blocks you get at Lowe's or Home Depot. And what we're going to do is build it up. There is no cement, there's no glues or anything to bind these cinder blocks. It's just dry stacked. The reason why I'm able to do this is because there's not that much pressure pushing out. So what I have in the inside is a liner. See it? It's just your pond liner. This is extra liner I had from Tiki Falls, my 8,500-gallon koi pond. You don't have to use this type of pond liner. You can use any type of pond liner to line the inside of it. Now, as far as these cinder blocks goes, I have them stacked on this plywood down here. I believe it's about a 1/2 inch piece of plywood that I have. So it's level. So what I did was I leveled the base before I stacked these cinder blocks. Then I added these flagstones just across the top, just to give it a little bit more of an appeal to the eye. I added this umbrella that I picked up from Amazon just to give it some shade from the sun, because it does get direct sunlight. Although my neighbor has this really cool tree here that provides some shade. As you can see, the sun is right up above us. So if this wasn't here, it would get direct direct sunlight, but because I have this umbrella set up and it just attaches to the little slate there, a piece of stone, it provides shade. I'm gonna show you guys everything step by step so you can build a little mini DIY pond in your backyard and fill it with some of your favorite fish. All right, so these are the cinder blocks that I picked up from Lowe's. I actually picked up 12 of these. So what we're going to do is give this a little coat of paint. Basically, we just used flat black primer. We just went ahead and just coated every single one of these bricks. I only did one side, so it just took one can, which was like $6. And now we're gonna net these beautiful Japanese goldfish called tamasaba, and we're gonna stick them in this bucket where I have an aerator. So they'll be nice and comfy. Now the cool thing about these fish is they're pretty easy to net. Look how pretty though, huh? It's a good time to look at them, examine them, make sure they're doing good. Look how beautiful. They'll get to the size of a softball, so they'll get pretty big. But this is the solid red one that I have. We'll put them inside there. Sorry, bud. Look how pretty, huh? Beautiful tamasaba. A classic style of a tamasaba. He's trying to get out of the net. But anyways, he looks good too. I don't see any cuts or any type of external fungus or anything like that. So he's so pretty. Look at him. Gosh. Sorry, bud. This one here is pretty cool because it has lipstick on its lips. You can kind of see it right there. See it? Yeah. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3. He's the bigger one too. He's got long, long fins. Look at that tail. Really long. Oh, ups. There you go. The way we're gonna drain this is with a SICCE pump. This thing is massive. This thing will pump 1,400 gallons per hour. It is a beast. Speaking of beasts, it is the DW Master SICCE pump. So we're gonna go ahead and set this up, put this in here, plug it in, and we're gonna drain this in a matter of seconds. All right, so we have our cinder blocks stacked and ready to go. They're already painted, looking nice. We have our filter pond by SICCE. This is an all-in-one filter that filters the pond, filters up to, I don't know, like 1,000 gallons. Obviously, it's a lot of filter for a 80-gallon mini pond, but I'd rather have it over filtered than under filtered, that's for sure. So we have the master DW pump in here that's going to pump this water out, and the water height pump is 13 feet. So that is nothing, and it's going back into the green belt. Yeah, so we're going to go ahead and drain this bad boy as soon as we plug this in. We got the water flow, see, shooting out into the back of the grass of the green belt here. It's going to provide some very good water for the grass back there. Like I said, there's no cement or anything holding this, so we're gonna slowly start to take off all of the little flagstones that I have surrounding it, just like that. We're gonna stack these on the side here. But I wanted to show you guys the process and how you can actually build one of these in the backyard too. So let me go ahead and drain this. When I pick up the camera, this will be empty, pump and everything will be out of there. You'll get more of a visual, and then we'll start creating. So just like that, it is completely empty. As you can see, all the stones that I had up top, the coping stones, they're all stacked right there on the side. I got some more right down here. Everything's just ready to go. So now what we're going to do is make some adjustments, okay? I want to show you what it looks like under this liner here. This is your standard EPDM pond liner, just so you guys know. So what we're going to do is lift this up and stack some more cinder blocks. But let me show you what it looks like underneath this. You can see it's just a cinder block stacked 2 high. So we're gonna go 3 high to make this pond a little bit deeper. And like I said, there's no mortar or anything holding these bricks up. They are just free stacked. We're gonna go ahead and make the adjustments. We're gonna grab these cinder blocks that we have painted black so it kind of matches. You see that? Gives it a nice look. So let me go ahead and start stacking, guys. I thought this was super important, so I grabbed the camera, picked it up so you can see underneath the liner. So this is the liner. I'm about to take it off, and as you can see, I just have a piece of plywood, and that's what I leveled this whole pond out. So I have a piece of plywood. It's like 1/2 inch, not a real big thick piece, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's stacked before I add the pond liner back inside, okay? Just like that, we have our cinder blocks stacked 3 high now, so it's actually a lot deeper. I'm kind of curious how many gallons it is. I do have a gallon meter on my hose, so we can actually see how much gallons this little mini DIY pond's gonna be. Let's go ahead and maneuver our pond liner inside our mini pond here. Ooh, my ohana. So, had to take a slight break, pick up the camera and shoot this because we had a little emergency. So you guys are gonna learn from my mistakes. That's why I love creating these videos, because you guys get to learn from me when I make a mistake. So you know, jot it down in the record books, you cannot go 3 cinder blocks high when building a DIY mini pond. Started to fill it up, almost 3/4 the way full, and then it started to bow out. The cinder blocks started to almost fall over. I turned into Mr. Amazing from the Fantastic Four and was like holding it and pushing it. I had to call one of my sons to come out and help me. Threw a pump in there, drained the water. Thank goodness for the Master DW CJ pump, because that thing pumped it out super fast. So now there's no pressure and it's not pushing it up. Did I say I have good news and bad news? Well, let's just start off with the bad news, okay? The bad news is I can't go 3 cinder blocks high. The good news is I can just reconstruct it back to the original way it was, 2 cinder blocks high. Let me flip the camera around. Let me show you what we got. You can see we are 3 cinder blocks high, and you can see how all those cinder blocks were shifting. Same thing with this one here. Look at, they were actually getting ready to fall over, and I caught it in time. Thank goodness. But I do have water in there. I have the SICCE filter. I'm going to throw the goldfish in there just so they can just at least have this pond here. There's probably like maybe 40 gallons, maybe 30 gallons of water in there. That'll help them overnight until I can reconstruct this bad boy. All right, so I actually put the lotus root bacteria house media from Mountain Tree back in the mini DIY pond, because we are going to stick these beautiful goldfish back in there. But look at that. I haven't fed these guys. Look at the mess that they left. Yeah, that's goldfish. That's all detritus, fish poop from these 3 goldfish within, I don't know, hour and a half while I was trying to reconstruct their home. But we're gonna take them out of this doo-doo filth little bucket, and we are going to put them right back in here. There's one. Got 2 for here. Oh yeah, oh yeah. Here you guys go. Sorry, buds. Daddy will fix it for you. Don't worry. We'll get you all squared away. Man, I suck. Oh yeah, like I said, my ohana, I suck. I guess that's why I'm not a physics major, right? So I thought I can go 3 high in my heart, in my brain. I thought I can go 3 cinder blocks high, but I didn't realize it made a world of difference when it came to the water pressure pushing out. Now I know. 2 cinder blocks, and now you guys know from my mistakes. See, it pays to just be transparent. I'm not always going to be the coolest DIY guy, although I did pull off some really cool DIY stuff in the past, but this one, complete failure. But stay tuned, all right, my ohana, because I plan on upgrading the filtration system that not too many people have seen on YouTube, okay? It's not going to be your normal filtration system, and the reason why I'm going to upgrade the filtration system, because the filter pond by SICCE works great. I have no problems with it. It's just because it's taking up space inside the pond. So since I can't, you know, make the pond bigger for my fish, I'm gonna eliminate and take that filter pond all-in-one filter out of the mini pond, and then I'm gonna replace it with a new DIY filtration system, which I'm super excited to show you guys. So stay tuned for that next up and coming video. Sorry I failed you guys. Take care, my ohana, and I'll see you guys in that next video. Much love and aloha.